Hi everyone, today we are talking about the word systems. Systems, what don't you know about systems? Adopt a high value thinking with the system that works for you. Systems are strategic activities that produce a desired or specific outcome. It starts from your first activity when you wake up in the morning through to the last activity when you hit the bed again. Your effectiveness, it depends on that system that's currently running in your life, managing your life, and to a degree governing your life. Like, say for instance, this video, there was a process in preparing this video. That process required a system. You can't have a system that doesn't work for you. Every system has knowledge. Remember the video about the knowledge gap? Yeah, that one. I talked about this whole video thing. When I initially started, I used to have a lot of mental blockages. I figured I needed rules to guide me. I needed a system. I needed mottos to motivate me. I needed a vision to steer me in the right direction, and I need a whole process working for me in my favor so I could get to the objective I want. The current objective that is in your life, how quickly you get to it, depends on the system that's currently functioning for you. You see, we all have a rule and a guideline for the general processes that work in our lives. From brushing our teeth to making our breakfast. There are rules and guides about the system. There are processes inside. There are what I call motivational pointers and motivational guides. You can call them principles of functionality. Ooh, that's a big word. It's like writing a book. They call it the creative juices. Either if you're in the arts area, you're a filmmaker or you're an artist or a musician, you know this truth. That, when your creative juices are flowing, that's when the best comes out. Often those creative juices don't flow and you need something to trigger it. And sometimes your creative juices can stop flowing for a long time because there's nothing and nothing inspires, and you sit on that activity and you become frustrated because you're not getting to the outcome you want. Well, guess what? Because you need a system to guide you. And so a system contains motivational thoughts, mottos. One of them was capture the small moments, little things that might matter later when I added them to my video work. And like setting up the whole set, my setup has to be ready for me to go. So sometimes I come in, and because I've been tampering around with things and fixing this and that, I leave a mess here and there. But genuinely, if you're gonna go through a process seamlessly, you want to be ready to go. If you're not ready, then you'll miss it. Catch the idea while it flows, just like catching a wave. I never surfed before. Maybe I should one day, and then show it on my channel. Well, back to what I was saying. You've heard about flow with your creative juices. Well, I'm going to say something new. Flow with your learning juices. That's right. Flow with the current of learning. So if no creative juice is flowing, don't stop learning. Pick up a book to read. Get yourself into something that's adding value to your life. So then you're both in season and out of season. And when those creative juices begin to flow, when those moments of high level of thinking begin to flow, that's when because you have amassed knowledge that might add value to what you're trying to do, then it brings that value into your art, into your music, into your book, into your idea. Another point I want to make is go where you feel you want to learn. Let your instincts guide you. They're always the best indicator of what's driving you. Add value to your process and add value to your system by consistent learning. Did I say consistency? Oh yeah, that's also in another video I did. Yeah, check that video out. No ideas flowing? Don't you worry, I also got a solution for that one. I call it sitting and waiting in the waiting room. And you know, when you're sitting in the waiting room, you find something to do, especially when you go to, when you walk into a building and they have a waiting area. Keep yourself busy, pick up a magazine to read or something, a newspaper to read or something. Now, don't keep yourself busy with things that don't add value to your life. It's okay to tweak your system. It's okay to change things. Like, for instance, if I create a video and I see something of value is needed in it, and I might want to produce it and release it straight away, but I realized, no, I need this extra information. I need this extra thought into that will, add value to the video. For most of us that are pursuing a certain goal in life, usually it's financial. You need a system that's going to work for you. And your systems are tied into your decisions. The priority of your decisions also will determine the type of system that's functioning in your life. If you change the order of the priority of your decisions, you will get a different result. You often hear the words change a decision, then you change the outcome. It's totally a fool's game to expect a new outcome while currently functioning in the same decisions and the same system. If you're going to produce quantity and quality, then you got to exercise the attributes of quality. See, quality attracts quantity. And for those who have a system or have a goal that requires quantity, but they also require quality, then I encourage you to master the art of quality. Create a system, create an attitude, create a habit around quality, and that's where the quantity will come. And if you're consistent with quality, that word again, consistency, you will attract quantity. Right, so I've been talking about systems, but I've got a few more pointers for you. You see, the success of a business depends on its system. Your idea depends on a system that you will create or you have already created. Your project depends on that system. Your product depends on that system. Your success, therefore, depends on a system. God gave Joshua a system when God was telling Joshua, make sure you observe my word day and night. Observe everything in it and make sure you do them. Then shall you make your way successful, and you shall have prosperity. Wheresoever the soles of your feet tread on, I have given you. And his feet were going in a direction where his heart had determined, and his heart was focused on the word because his heart took time to stay on the word. I want to offer to you the greatest system that possesses wisdom, knowledge, life. That's Jesus Christ, and that's his word, and that's the life in the spirit. You might say, oh, how is it applicable to business? You might find it interesting that a lot of successful businesses read the book of Proverbs and pick something out of that good book of wisdom written by Solomon. Yes, life is full of wisdom because wisdom is the code of conduct. Wisdom makes you understand what life is. Your system should give you a process. Your systems should create your resources and draw resources. Your systems also should deal with mind blockages, drive you and up the level in your life, in your business, in your art, in your creativity. Whatever it is, your systems should push you to reach that point. Once you upgrade to a new level, you're gonna need a new system to cater for that new level as well. Don't try to operate a new level with an old system. That's like trying to fit into a shirt that doesn't fit you anymore.
Oh no!
Finally, the thinking process is also a system. In the book of Proverbs, Solomon says here that a man is as he thinks. If you want a new result, take control of the decisions that are currently affecting your mindset. Want to change your mindset? Change the decisions and change them on a consistent basis and keep them functioning at that level that you want on a consistent basis. High value thinking comes out of an effective system that works for you.